Tzu, Sun Tzu, The Art of War, by Thomas Cleary. Translator's Preface. The Art of War, Sun Tzu Bingfa, Sun Tzu Pingfa, compiled well over 2,000 years ago by a mysterious Chinese warrior philosopher, is still perhaps the most prestigious and influential book of strategy in the world today, as eagerly studied in Asia by modern politicians and executives as it has been by military leaders and strategists for the last 2 millennia and more. In Japan, which was transformed directly from a feudal culture into a corporate culture virtually overnight, contemporary students of the art of war have applied the strategy of this ancient classic to modern politics and business with similar alacrity. Indeed, some see in the successes of post-war Japan an illustration of Sun Tzu's dictum of the classic, "To win without fighting is best," as a study of the anatomy of organizations in conflict. The art of war applies to competition and conflict in general, on every level from the interpersonal to the international. Its aim is invincibility, victory without battle, and unassailable strength through understanding of the physics, politics, and psychology of conflict. This translation of the art of war presents the classic from the point of view of its background in the great spiritual tradition of Taoism, the origin not only of psychology but also of science and technology in East Asia, and the source of the insights into human nature that underlie this most revered of handbooks for success. In my opinion, the importance of understanding the Taoist element of the art of war can hardly be exaggerated. Not only is this classic of strategy permeated with the ideas of great Taoist works such as the I Ching, the Book of Changes, and the Tao Te Ching, the Way and its Power, but it reveals the fundamentals of Taoism as the ultimate source of all the traditional Chinese martial arts. Furthermore, while the art of war is unmatched in its presentation of principle, the keys to the deepest levels of practice of its strategy depend on the psychological development in which Taoism specializes. The enhanced personal power traditionally associated with application of Taoist mental technology is in itself a part of the collective power associated with application of the understanding of mass psychology taught in the art of war. What is perhaps most characteristically Taoist about the art of war, in such a way as to recommend itself to the modern day, is the manner in which power is continually tempered by a profound undercurrent of humanism. Throughout Chinese history, Taoism has been a moderating force in the fluctuating currents of human thought and action, teaching that life is a complex of interacting forces. Taoism has fostered both material and mental progress, both technological development, and awareness of the potential dangers of that very development, always striving to encourage balance between the material and spiritual sides of humankind. Similarly, in politics, Taoism has stood on the side of both rulers and ruled, has set kingdoms up and has torn kingdoms down, according to the needs of the time. As a classic of Taoist thought, The Art of War is thus a book not only of war but also of peace, above all a tool for understanding the very roots of conflict and resolution.